Hi everyone, welcome back to our English class. I'm Raden Fernaldi Anggada Putra, and today we're learning English through one of the funniest and most touching films, Chicken Little. We'll watch the full story together and discover how grammar and values appear in this movie. Are you guys ready? Let's start.
Chicken Little. A version of the tale by thefablecottage.com. Let me tell you a story about a chicken. His name is Chicken Little. He lives in a normal little chicken house in a normal little town. Chicken Little is neither tall nor short. He is neither fat nor thin. He is neither smart nor stupid. He is a completely normal chicken. One completely normal morning, Chicken Little is eating his breakfast in the kitchen. He likes toast with butter and coffee with cream. He is reading the internet. He sees a terrifying story with a terrifying headline. It says, "The sky is falling." He is so scared that he drops his toast into his coffee. Plop! "The sky is falling! The sky is falling!" shouts Chicken Little. "I have to warn everyone." First, he emails the story to 1,000 of his closest friends, then runs down the road to warn everyone else. The first person he meets on the road is Gwen the hen. She is coming from the supermarket. "Good morning, Chicken Little," says Gwen the hen. "Where are you going? Why are you so scared?" "The sky is falling! The sky is falling!" says Chicken Little. "Really? How do you know?" asks Gwen. "I saw it on the internet," says Chicken Little. "Holy moly! It must be true," says Gwen. "Let's go!" And so Chicken Little and Gwen the hen run down the road towards the pond. When they reach the pond, they meet Chuck the duck. He is having a bath.
"Hello, you two,"
says Chuck the duck.
"Where are you going? Why are you so scared?"
"The sky is falling! The sky is falling!" say Chicken Little and Gwen the hen together.
"Really? How do you know?"
asks Chuck. "I saw it on the internet," says Chicken Little.
"Oh no, it must be true,"
says Chuck.
"Let's go."
So Chicken Little, Gwen the hen, and Chuck the duck run down the road towards the farm. When they reach the farm, they meet Bruce the goose. He is reading poetry to Percy the pigeon. "Hello, everyone," says Bruce the goose. "Where are you going? Why are you so scared?" "The sky is falling! The sky is falling!" everyone yells. "Really? How do you know?" asks Percy the pigeon. "We saw it on the internet!" they all say. "Goodness gracious, it must be true," says Bruce. "There is no time to read poetry now. Let's go." And Chicken Little, Gwen the hen, Chuck the duck, Bruce the goose, and Percy the pigeon run down the road towards the town. On the main street, they meet Fred the fox. He's sitting at a cafe, writing on his laptop. "Hello, everyone," says Fred the fox. "Where are you going? Why are you so scared?" "The sky is falling! The sky is falling!" everyone yells. "Really? How do you know?" asks Fred.
"We saw it on the internet!"
they all shout. "Wow! Well then, it must be true," says the fox. "But don't worry, friends. I know the perfect place to hide. Follow me." Fred the fox leads everyone through the village, down the road, across the field, and up a hill. At the top of the hill is a big, dark cave. Come in, says Fred the fox. "There is enough room for everybody. The sky won't fall on us here. We are safe. And so, one by one, Chicken Little and all of his friends follow the fox into the cave. The next morning, Chicken Little and his friends have disappeared. The cave is empty. Where did they go? We don't know for sure. But I will tell you one thing. Fred the fox is very happy. He has a big, round belly. "Silly animals," he says, and he sits under a tree, gets his laptop, and begins to write again.
It was a great movie, wasn't it? Okay, now, before we dive into the grammar, here are our learning objectives for today. Number 1, you guys will be able to identify how to use is and are. Secondly, you will be able to create simple sentences and meaningful sentences. Let's look at how the movie uses the verbs is and are. These are forms of the verb to be. So we use is when talking about one person or thing, which is singular. We use are when talking about more than one, that is plural. And for the examples from the story, Chicken Little is afraid. The townspeople are panicking. The sky is falling. They are running for safety. So remember, we use is to know one thing. As for are, happens when there are many things. Okay everyone, now let's understand why we use is and are. So firstly, we use is and are to describe conditions. For example, the sky is dark, which means it tells us what something looks like. Number 2, it shows the identity. For example, he is Chicken Little. It tells who someone is. And third is to ask questions. For example, are you okay? It helps us ask politely. These verbs connect the subject with information. That is why they are called linking verbs. They do not show action, but they describe a state. Okay everyone, now we have come to assessments. So the first assessment, we will test your understanding. You have to choose which one do you think is the correct answer with 5 sentences, as you can see below on the screen. You can pause the video and write your answers, whether you would put it on the comment section or you can just write it for yourself to have a little practice. Okay everyone, I'm back and now I will be checking your answers. Okay, without further ado, let's check the answers, okay? Number 1, the chicken is small. Did you get it right? Now, number 2, the friends are helping him. Number 3, the sky is blue. Number 4, they are good friends. Number 5, Chicken Little is brave. Did you get everything right? Good job! You're getting into this. Okay now everyone, now it's time for assessment 2, which is creative task. Now, you can write 2 simple sentences or more using is and are. You can think about the movie itself, or maybe you can make it about your friends, or maybe your daily life. I will give you the example here. Chicken Little is a brave character. Or you can make it like this. My friends are funny and kind. You can pause the video and write your own sentences in your own notebook or in the comments below. Great job, everyone! You guys learned how to use is and are. You answered quizzes and you guys created your own sentences. Well done! That was a quick lesson, right? So I can only say that you guys have to keep practicing and keep believing in yourself, just like Chicken Little. And I will also thank you for watching the video. And I would add, keep learning English through stories. I think that is all from me. I hope this helps. And goodbye.